Good morning, grade 10 students. And this morning we are going to see a problem on set. And here's an example that we have. The example we have here says, given the universal set is formula that is F-O-R-M-U-L-A-E. These are the elements of the universal set. The universal set is a set that contains all the elements required for a particular problem. So this universal set here contains all the elements that this question is going to ask you about. Are you getting it? So now, we want to use that this universal set here to solve this particular problem. And in the problem, we're told that set A is equal to F-R-A-M-E. Set B is equal to R-U-L-E. You understand? A and B, they are subsets of the universal set. That is, they are part of the universal set. We're going to look at subsets. I will explain subsets to you. Now, A and B are subsets of the universal set. Do you understand? So in the question, we were asked to find A intersection B. This is the symbol for intersection. A union B and A complement. Now I'm going to explain all this for you. What is the meaning of A intersection B? What is the meaning of A union B? And what is the meaning of A complement? You understand? I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to do that explanation for you to see what. So now, let's get to work here. Now I'm going to solve this problem, and at the end I'm going to actually give it out in a Venn diagram. Do you understand? Let's assume the number 4 question asks us to actually draw a Venn diagram for this. So let me start solving this. Solution. This is my solution. The first question says I should find what is the set for A intersection B. A intersection B simply means what are those elements you can see in A and you can also see them in B. The elements you can see in A and you can also see in B. Let's check the elements. We can see R here and we can also see R here. We can see E here and we can also see E here. That means R and E are the two elements that are common to A and B, or they are the intersection for the set A and the set B. That means A intersection B will have the elements R and what? R and E. They are the two elements that are common in this particular set. A and B, you can see R here and R here, you can see E here and E here. Those are the elements that are common to A and B. So anytime you hear the word intersection, they're just trying to tell you, find the elements that are common. The elements you can see in this set and the elements you can also see in that set. Do you understand? And you pick one of them and you write them like this. Do you understand? So the next one asks us to find A union B. The number 2 there is asking us to find what? A union B. Let me solve it here. Number 2 says find A union B. A union B. Now for A union B, what are we asked to do? They just simply mean unite A and B. That's the meaning of union. Bring A and B together. Do you understand? Unite them. So let us unite them. Now, note this. When writing sets, your arrangements don't really count. Do you understand? Your arrangement don't really count. And you don't write a particular element 2 times. No. You don't write a particular element 2 times. So let me write this element to C. To join A and B, that's what A union B means. So I'm going to put F, comma, R, comma, A. You see that? Comma, I have my M, comma, I have my E, comma, I have my U, comma, I have my L. I think these are the only elements I have there. F, R, A, N, E, U, L. You understand? F, R, A, N, E, U, L. You see that? So if you are joining this and this together, you put all the elements together. I get it in such a way that all the elements that are here can be seen here. All the elements that are here can be seen here. That is what A union B is asking you to do. So A union B simply means unite the two sets together. Or if it is more than two sets, if there are three sets, they just simply mean unite the three sets together. Do you understand? That is the meaning of A union B. Now let's take the last one. Let me take this up. The last one said we should find A complement. A complement. Before we draw the Venn diagram. A complement. Now A complement simply means what are the elements that are only found in the universal set, but they are not in A. The elements you can only find in the universal set, but they are not in A. Simply, what they are asking you to do is just pick those elements that are in the universal set that are not in A. Let's look at it. You can't pick F because there's F here. O, there's no O here, so O is part of the elements. Which one again? You can't pick R because there's R here. M, you can't pick it, there's M here. U is part of it. You understand? So let's look at it. L is part of it. A is here, E is here, you cannot pick them. So these are what you have. O-U-L. So O-U-L here are the elements that are A complements. They can ask you to find B complement. It simply means what are the elements that you can find in the universal set and you cannot find here. So that is it. So let me quickly put this in the Venn diagram. Let me put the set in the Venn diagram for you to see what I am doing. Now, if I want to put the set in the Venn diagram, because this set, it only has two subsets, that's A and B. You understand? So I'm going to draw my Venn diagram like this. I'm going to put my Venn diagram this way. You understand? Permit me to clean up this so that you can see it clearly, to see what I'm doing. So let me take it this way. Let me draw the Venn diagram. This is my Venn diagram here. Are you with me? You see, this is my Venn diagram. So in my Venn diagram here, I have this is the universal set. Are you getting it? You just make your universal set. Let me make it small. This is because all the elements about the universal set are what you're going to be doing here. So I'm going to make that for my A. This is my A for my A here. And because the set has an intersection, they are going to intersect. And this is my O, this is my B. Are you getting it? So initially, what was our A intersection B from what I said? Our A intersection B, I said those elements that are common to A and B are the ones you're going to write here. Do you understand? What are the elements that are common? R is common, you put it here. Isn't it? Now E is common, you also put it here. So the elements that are common to A and B is R and what? E. I get it. Now apart from R and E, other elements should be written in this side. That is F, I get it, A and what? M. Apart from R and E, other elements should be written here. F, A, M. Now again, apart from R and E, other elements should be written here. U and L. U and L. You see that? Now, I've been able to write this element and this element here. I get it? Because this Venn diagram is also a Venn diagram for this universal set. It must contain all the elements that we have here. So now you're going to look at, apart from all these elements you've written here, any element that is actually not found there but is found in the universal set should be written outside. So let's look at it. There's F. Is there O? There is no O. So O should be written anywhere outside. I get it. R, there's R. M, there's M. U, there's U. L, there's L. E, there's E. So O is the only element that should be written outside. Do you understand? So this is how to represent the set in a what? In a Venn diagram. Do you understand? So this is how to represent the set in the Venn diagram. You understand? So this is the only element that cannot be found in A and cannot be found in B. I get it. But if you look at it, the elements you cannot find in A, what are the elements you cannot find in B? If you take away A here, look at the cycle for A. The element you cannot find in A is what? U, I, and what? O. Do you understand? U, I, and O. Are you getting it? Now, the element you cannot find in B, if you close the B, if you take away the B cycle here, the element you cannot find in B is F, A, M, and what? O. F, A, M, and O. Those are the elements you cannot find in B. But the element you cannot find in A and B, if you take this ones out, is only what? O. Do you understand? So that is what complement means. Thank you.